about a family. Orah, who is a woman of 50 years old, more or less, is the mother of two sons, Adam, who is 24, and Ofer, 21. And in the beginning of the story, she brings Ofer to his military base to send him to one of the military operations that Israel carries out in the West Bank, in the occupied territories. And actually it's a deep fear and disappointment for her, because she planned on this very day to get out to a kind of a trip with Ofer in the north of Israel, in the Galilee, to celebrate his liberation from the army. But unfortunately, on this very day, the military operation started, and Ofer volunteered to this operation to be with his friends. And she is stuck at home with two backpacked, and she gets out of her mind with anxiety, with worry for her son. And suddenly she has this strong intuition that very soon the people from the army, the representatives, will come to announce her that something terrible happened to Ofer. And she decides that she doesn't want to be there to receive the news. She understands that it takes two for bad news, one to deliver them and one to receive. And she decides she will not be there to receive them. And she takes the two bags, she puts them on a car, and she escapes from home. She escapes the news. And it's a very strange step. It's a very childish maybe, but also maybe it's her magical thought. If she will not be there to receive the bad news, maybe this wheel of delivery of the news, this machinery that the army has, maybe it will be stopped, turned back for 1 millimeter, 1 second. Maybe something will happen in this second. Maybe she will have the chance to change reality. מבלי משים, היא נגררת אל פתח החדר שלו, שהכל בו יקפא מהיום. ומסתבר שהחדר מהיר ממנה, וכבר עתה את ההבעה הבוהה של מקום שננטש, והחפצים נראים מיותמים, הסנדלים שלו עם רצועותיהם הסרועות, והכיסא שליד שולחן המחשב, וספרי ההיסטוריה של בית הספר ששמר על יד מיטתו, כי אהב היסטוריה, אוהב, ודאי שאוהב, וגם יאהב, וכל ספרי פול אוסטר על מדף הספרייה, וספרי ה-D&D שאהב בילדותו, ותמונות הכדורגלנים של מכבי חיפה שהעריץ בגיל 12, וסירב להסיר מהקיר גם כשהיה בן 21, כשהיה בן 21. When I was writing it, I tried very much to combine two levels. One of them is the life in Israel, the everyday life, the anxieties of being an Israeli, of never knowing whether you are going to end the day, not knowing if your precious and beloved ones will come back to you in the end of the day. With all the complexity of the Israeli existence, with all the brutality of our conflicts, which goes on now for 100 years and has such effect on every layer of our life. So this was the first dimension, and the second was the intimate and fragile and tender bubble of one family. And I tried to show how the outer reality, how it radiates itself into this tenderness and intimacy of the family bubble, and how it changes it, how sometimes it destroys it, and how heroic it is, the attempt to continue everyday life and everyday relationship under such abnormal, violent circumstances. This is what the book is about.